About 9 months ago, I made a video where I played through Minecraft Skyblock map and made this chest-themed base. The video was really fun to make, but I never ended up continuing that world any further. Today, I'm taking another swing at Skyblock, and this time, I want to push the limits of this map way further than before. For those unfamiliar, Skyblock is one of Minecraft's oldest and most beloved survival maps. You start on a small dirt island with very limited resources. From there, you have to use your technical knowledge of the game to make more and more resources available. Since this map was made in 2011, I've added some slight modifications to make more modern Minecraft features available. With all that out of the way, let's get started. At the start, I have two high priorities. First, we plant any oak saplings that I get from the tree as soon as possible. In the beginning, what is the most important and the most scarce resource that you have? Along with that, I need to start collecting cobblestone. I decided to upgrade my Cobblestone Generator as soon as I had enough blocks to do so. By positioning the water and lava like this, I was able to generate 2 pieces of cobblestone at once. That way I don't have to wait in between each block of cobblestone that I mine. I made some slabs to extend my platform, and I collected the top 2 layers of my dirt island, making sure to leave at least 1 grass block. In this map, if you lose your grass, it's gone forever. Once I had enough blocks, I bridged out to the sand island to collect the items from the chest. The chest had 3 different items in it: a melon slice, a pumpkin seed, and 10 blocks of obsidian, the exact amount you need to make another portal. Of course, without access to flint and steel, I had to light the portal using lava and wood. The lava didn't really want to cooperate with me, but I eventually got the portal lit. Once inside, I gunned straight to the Soul Sand Island and got out of there as fast as possible. The nether chest also had 3 items inside: a piece of sugarcane, a birch sapling, and a block of ice. At this point, I've collected all of the items from both chests, so from here on out, I'm on my own. I'm gonna need a steady supply of logs if I want to make any progress, so I start working on a tree farm. I made sure to isolate my 1 birch sapling that I got from the nether. That way I could make sure that enough birch leaves are created to supply me with more saplings. I continuously expanded the tree farm as I was collecting resources, until I was satisfied with the size of the farm. From there, I would mine cobblestone until a few trees have grown, then I'd go cut them down. I alternated between the two for a while until I had enough resources for the next phase of Skyblock. With an adequate supply of oak, birch, and cobblestone, I was ready to amp up the resource production by building a hostile mob farm. Since I only have access to low-tech materials at this point, I've got to keep the design simple. Later on, once redstone and iron are plentiful, I'll replace this farm with a much faster one. I created a water stream that flows directly into the central drop chute. This will carry all of the mobs out of the farm and into one killing chamber. For the spawning platforms, I wanted to try a design that I hadn't used before. I landed on this checker pattern design with 3x3 spawning platforms surrounded by the same sized holes. Around the edges of the spawning platforms, I added a ring of trapdoors. For those who are unaware, I'll explain why I did this. Mobs view trapdoors as if they were full blocks. So, by placing them around the edges, I can trick the mobs into thinking they can safely walk over the gap. But since trapdoors aren't actually a full block, the mobs will walk straight down into the water stream to their own demise. I decided to only build 3 layers of spawning platforms, but I made sure to leave enough space just in case I decided I wanted to expand the farm later on. In the center of the drop chute, I placed a piece of sand with a cactus on top. This is here to kill spiders. Since spiders are able to climb up walls, they cause a series of problems for a farm like this. They rarely take any fall damage, and they clog the chute, making it much harder for the other mobs to fall down it. Adding a cactus in the center is an elegant solution to this problem. The other mobs are small enough to drop right down completely unaffected by the cactus. Spiders, on the other hand, will be pushed into the cactus by the water stream until they die. Once the cactus kills them, the string they drop will be pushed by the water down into the killing chamber where I'll be able to pick it up. On top of that, if you put a sign or a fence gate in the right spot, this can double as a cactus farm, albeit a rather slow one. After putting a roof on the farm and removing any torches, the farm is fully functional. Because this is the only dark spot in the entire world, this farm is incredibly productive. Technically, I could call this farm done, but a giant oak cube in the sky is just too much of an eyesore to leave alone. I returned back to the tree farm to collect a bit more wood so that I'd have enough to decorate this farm. Even though the farm is only temporary, I still want to spice it up a bit. I started with a birch border around the edges. This added a little depth and color. After that, I added a simple decoration to the front of the farm and called that good enough for now. It's a simple little farm, but it's charming nonetheless. With the mob farm complete, the next phase of Skyblock is going to speed up significantly. The bones I get from skeletons mean I can instantly grow trees whenever I need them. Even though the rotten flesh that zombies drop is pretty useless, they have a small chance to drop carrots, potatoes, and iron ingots, making them an invaluable resource. Although rare, witches will spawn in this farm from time to time. This makes getting redstone, glowstone, and glass bottles all very possible. On top of that, this farm opens the door to villager breeding. If I'm able to trap a zombie villager and a witch together, and I make sure that certain specific conditions are met, I can get a witch to throw a weakness potion at a zombie. If I give it a golden apple afterward, I can de-zombify it and turn it back into a normal villager. At that point, a bunch of items will become available through villager trading. That's what I'll be striving towards in the next Skyblock episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and if you'd like to see more of my videos, then subscribing is the best way to do so. Skyblock was one of the first maps I ever played when I started playing Minecraft 9 years ago, and I'm really happy to be making this series of replaying it again. Since I'm a rather small content creator, YouTube still isn't very keen on showing my videos to new people. If you want to help my videos reach a new audience, then liking the video and subscribing to the channel would be a big help. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.